Uganda has one of the highest young populations in the world, with the youth constituting about 75%. Being the pivot of any nation, the youth should be so significant in the socio-economic progress of a country. However, in a developing country like Uganda, the growing youth population poses a big challenge as a result of low school persistence, ill health, and galloping rates of unemployment. With agriculture employing about 70% of Ugandans, there is need to make farming more accessible, productive, and profitable so as to attract more Ugandans, especially the youth. To respond to the youth unemployment, Health and Agriculture Youth Empowerment Scheme, which is located in Butaswa Village, Kamuli Road, Bugaya District, came up with a project that is aimed at empowering the quality of life by inspiring the youth through agriculture. With a vision to be Uganda's leading agribusiness, HAYES Agro Empire offers affordable modern farm solutions like training, inputs or seeds, and improved animal and poultry breeds to small-scale, medium, and large-scale farmers in the country. The integrated community program is designed for youth between the ages of 18 to 35 to alleviate them from poverty through training, mentorship, and providing practical skills in crop and animal husbandry. Crop husbandry consists of projects like passion fruits, which so far covers 10 acres of land, jinga 1 peat and 11 acres, maize 23 acres, avocado 10 acres, soya beans 18 acres, napier grass 4 acres, turmeric and cabbages.
Here we are still on urban farming. This Gloria F1 type of cabbage. Its gestation period is 87 days. Where it is now is 39 days old. So by the end of 87 days, we shall be harvesting. We purely deal with organic farming. That's zero use of chemicals. So, and this one, basically we're gonna get seeds out of them. It's not for consumption. It's breeded purposely to get more seeds for multiplication. We are dealing on two types of jinga growing. One we call it on open land growing, and another type we call it on a pit type of jinga growing. This is the pit type of jinga growing. The pit measures 12 feet width, 24 feet length, 4 feet down. Where it is now is 2 months old. The gestation period is 1 year. The production is 4 tons, expectation. Turmeric, we have 1 pit, whose production we expect over 2 tons. This trench is an equivalent to 1 acre of land, the production part of it. The size it is, it's now 1 month, 1 week old. That's 37 days old. The gestation period is between 10 months to 1 year. And the production, we expect 3 tons, that's 30 bags, at the end of the gestation period. Napier grass, we have one of the most valuable, most expensive, and most nutritious Napier grass called Kakamega 1. It's called Kakamega 1 because it's Kenyan origin from a place called Kakamega, that's western part of Kenya. Here where it is now 2 months old. It's the fast growing type of Napier grass, and here it's ready to be fed on by animals. We are basically breeding it so that we get more suckers and as we expand.
Sawa zineno tuli mu kusalira tujjako excess branches. Ensonga lwaki tujjako zino excess branches zineno kubanga zimalako ekiriisa kweno main branch. Eno main branch ebeera eyambuka waggulu. We buli waneeno buli ku myezi 4 butandise okubako ekimuli n'okuteekako fruits zaabo ezisooka.
Here, they use two methods of trellising.
Eno akatunda akatambulira waggulu. It is mostly more manageable. Kibeera kyangu nnyo akatunda bwe kabanga kalanda waneeno okubeera nga tusobola okukola ki okasalira. This is our another method, the fence method. To lining up bineno the pose, then ne tuteekako this binding wire. Tekako binding wire, we get the gauze wire ne tutandika okuluka ekitimba kineeno. Ne tukiruka like in a net shape. This one is more cheaper because you just need only the binding wire, which are cheap. You need these gauze wires and some pose. Olaba nti pose ntono nnyo z'obeera okozesezza okusinga kweri method. Tukozesa both organic and inorganic fertilizers, the farmyard manure. Tukozesa the cow dung, the poultry litter, na even the goat's manure.
Animal husbandry consists of poultry, piggery, and goat projects.
Tulina ebika bisatu eby'embuzi, savannah, boa, ne locals. We have 350 goats. Tuzirunda okuva ku saawa 5 paka saawa 8. Lwaki nti zikomewo zinywa amazzi zisobole okutaninga card into meat. Then n'omulunzi naye kimuwe time ey'okurestingako. Then zide ku ttale ate zigende for another session.
These goats are housed differently.
Zebaka mu bibinja. Era tetukkiriza boa ate okugenda mu savannah. Kati eno section ya savannah mwe zisula. Twazimbawo tuti neteekamu parts to ease breeding. Twasalawo to go in for ekizimbe ekiri wagguluko in order to avoid direct disease infections. Kati wano tuli ku floor, tuli ku waggulu, embuzi wezipama n'okufuka byonna tebika wansi nebeera nga yo eri waggulu. Ento tuziwa amata ne tuziseparatinga ku nkulu mu pen yazo to avoid exposure to the many diseases outside.
At this farm, they practice oestrus synchronization. This is a reproductive tool that enables goat farmers breed their animals within a short predetermined period.
Embuzi okulabayo ensajja ziri mu nkazi tezisupposed kubeeramu. Naye lwakuba nti tuli kuzaagala zigende ku heat nga zimaze okufuna akasu. So zinaba zifunye akasu ako zidde ku heat. For the period of 1 month, zikole then tuzijemu. This is a spraying crush. In such a business, you have at least to spray once in a week. You are supposed to spray twice or less, but at least you have to spray ticks, because tulina ticks zasinze nnyo okufa embuzi zino okukola loss. At least you have to spray once a week nga you interchange the acaricide. Acaricide lye ddagala lye bakozesa okufuwa okutta enkwa.
We have 3 breeds of pigs. We have the Cambra, we have the large white, and we have the landrace. Twatandika n'embizi 32. Mu myezi 5 tuyinawo embizi 140. Kati for a meanwhile ne tuintroducingamu ekika ekirala eky'ensajja ne zibeera ensajja enkulu 3. reason lwaki tulina different kinds of breeds of males, tuba twagala tufulumye the piglets oba the F1 generation oba the next generation okubeera nga zibeera ne characteristics ezezinene embizi ez'emirundi ebiri. So we tuba tubreedinga ne tukwata large white ne tugicrossinga ne Canberra ne tuvaamu with the characteristics of the male and the female zonna ne zisobola okubeera nga zibeera mu kaana akato. We have two systems. We have the IMO system, the indigenous microorganism, and we have this system, the flower system. So this is the flower system, or the permanent building, where we rear animals, where inside in the houses we clean them, we scrub the flowers using the brush plus water, and added in omo. We add omo into the water, we scrub the flowers to prevent the smell. We feed these pigs in two phases. We feed them in the morning and in the evening. We feed them at around 10 a.m. and we feed them at 5 p.m. So we use different kinds of feeds. We use the maize bran, we use the rice bran, and we use the wheat bran. This is the wheat bran. It contains of carbohydrates, the energy building foods. So we mix them in water. We mix them in water in our drums. We add in molasses. Molasses, the reason as to why we add in molasses is for that our animals could consume much water. Because water compensates 75% in the bodybuilding of the animals. And we add the yeast. The reason as to why we add the yeast is to make them rest for a long time. Because the more animal takes much rest, the more time it builds the body.
HAYES Agro Empire looks forward to providing high-quality, appropriate, affordable, and conveniently accessible services to farmers and customers, avail market opportunities for networked farmers, add value to locally available raw materials, create business and employment opportunities to communities, provide quality farm inputs to farmers for enhanced production.
We intend to grow a model kind of farm, and where the community and Uganda as a developing country will come and learn on. In the future, we are also going to involve the community, one, by equipping them with the skills, two, what we call references. For example, as we are all going to establish an industry, we might not exactly have enough supply of the raw materials of the industry. So what happens that the farmers or the community we are going to train, we shall also give them a chance to grow the crops or the materials that will be required in the industry. Two, we have the community also benefits on the casual laborers. We have the casual laborers and we also have the technical staffs, which the priority is automatically given to the neighboring community. We have a future plan of zero grazing dairy farming. We also have a future plan of establishing a juice and mineral water plant, which is currently under construction. So 2 to 3 years, I really see the empire growing, because by now we are only 7 months old, but the future is promising. So I'm exactly certain that after 2-3 years, we shall be next to our achievement.
This project will create a long-term engagement by integrating practical skills in farming and technical expertise in agriculture, business, entrepreneurship, and management. Youth who participate in the program are able to use the skills to start up, diversify their income, and eventually support their families. The benefits to the community are already seen, because at HAYES, you get well-bred animals and plants for anyone ready to venture into farming.